Recently, I've had to come to the conclusion that Frieren fans, at least on Twitter, are really fucking weird. Now, if you're unaware of what Frieren is, it's one of the most beautiful anime to come out in the last, I'd say, 5 years. It is a show about understanding people, accepting people, learning more about the people in your life, and taking things, one step at a time to achieve your goals. Great show. I loved it. First episode, I'm not gonna lie, I shed a few tears for Himmel when he passed. I was so deep. I loved it. But there is a subsection of fans in Freeren's base that are incredibly racist. When I say incredibly racist, it's really disgusting to the depths that they just don't understand what Frieren is about. And it kind of hurts me because, like, why do I have to share the same space as these people as a Frieren fan? And yes, I'm caught up on the manga. I know everything that happens in Frieren. What is this? Why do people think like this? I don't know. But whatever, right? I guess. So let's just get into it because it's really weird. So the main thing that this one group of subsection of fans in the Frieren fan base obsess over is Frieren's hatred of demons, which, in all honesty, in the anime that's out right now, that's really like 3 to 4 episodes. Realistically, that's how much time is spent over Frieren's obsession, or just her killing demons. That's how many episodes actually go towards the act of her killing demons or just acknowledging the presence of demons. Mind you, there's 140 chapters in the manga. It's like 25, maybe 30 chapters are even discussing or talking about demons. Now, with this minority, you would be like, I wonder, why do people obsess over this part? So some of the fans think that Frieren is just this hateful monster that goes out of her way all the time to kill demons as soon as she sees them, and she hates them so much, which you miss kind of a big point of the story that Frieren tries to display. I personally think Frieren hates demons, but she understands them, right? She actively does not go out of her way, as far as we've seen, to go hunt down and kill demons, but she kills them whenever she sees them because she knows what kind of threat they are. They are not humans. Look, and I understand in different medias, demons are different. Sometimes they're expressed as some form of demi-human, as humans being the base, they're being elves, dwarves, and then demons are a part off of that. Or in other cases, demons are just from hell. They're literally hell spawns. In Frieren, they're just evolved monsters, right? Monsters that can mimic human speech and thought and emotion. She does hate demons, but not in the way like, oh, let me exterminate their whole race, right? They latch on to this thought and feeling that Frieren has and say, hey, I hate minorities. Frieren hates demons. We kind of like each other. We're like-minded. No, she understands what demons are, and she hates them because they've taken things from her, but it's not like she's going out of her way in the anime to kill every demon. She'll kill them if she sees them on sight, for sure, but it's not like she's roaming around just looking for demons to commit genocide. She doesn't do that. And I feel like this is really disingenuous from them, because that is not Frieren's character at all. They don't watch this. Demons do not have emotions. I'm not comparing them to any other group of people, because in Frieren, she compares them directly to mimics. They're just people who have taken a form like humans and use speech and intelligent thought to distract them. They're not human. And I feel like people kind of just disregard that when it comes to Frieren, right? She understands demons to a point, which is why she does not like them. These people just want to hate just to hate, and it's completely and totally different. In fact, she spent I don't know how many years in solitude just growing her mana. She doesn't actively choose to fight. She doesn't want to fight. She doesn't care for it much. And even the scenes that we've seen her fighting demons, she's always been on the defensive, right? She doesn't just go and destroy everything all the time. That's just not something she does. She doesn't care much for it. She likes to take things slow. So the idea that she's just this immutable slayer, right? This person who wants to just destroy. It's a fantasy. It's a fantasy that they use to say that they hate these groups of people and that demons are just irredeemable bastards. Now, how they treat these to immigrants, it's a weird thing. They view Frieren as this like right-wing figure that just hates demons because they remind them of immigrants. I don't know. And it's been pointed out several times before, like here. And on Twitter a lot, that they just actively think that Frieren is this like they think she's like Doomslayer, right? Where they're just in hell destroying demons all the time because that's the only thing that they do. Frieren isn't about that. Hell, in Japan, they don't even acknowledge the fact that demons are a part of the show. They focus on the fact of, oh, Himmel, everyone should want to be like Himmel. That's what's so great about the show. Or, oh, it's such a beautiful show and this is the progression of life as Frieren sees it. They don't understand. It's just weird, right? And I have a hard time understanding why I have to share a space with these people, because they think that they have valid claims when they don't understand anything. Hell, even in the series, right, where they depict demons as just creatures that only exist to do this. They don't have any other feelings. They don't have emotions. There is a demon that puts aside this base emotion to do something that it wants to do. They still have to go and get rid of that demon because it is, once again, a non-feeling creature. And it's a whole arc. It definitely is different than the theme of demons we've seen throughout the show. But even then, they also acknowledge that demon didn't have feelings. These demons, they're capable of intelligent thought and speech, but only due to the fact that they want to kill humans. It's no deeper than that. So when they compare it to the new anime, Devil May Cry anime that came out, those demons are a different species. They're a different race. And I feel like they don't understand that because they're saying, oh, kill all demons. That's their thing. When in reality, demons vary from media to media, right? In a lot of anime, demons are just a separate race that are warring with the humans. For what reason? We don't know. In other media, demons are from hell and they're evil for just the sake of being evil. It varies from media to media, and in Frieren, demons, they don't come from hell, they don't come from any of that. They are simply a predator species evolved, and these people, a part of this fan base, use that to be weird. I don't understand it. Me personally, I just don't understand it, but hey, that's the video. Peace, love, and happiness, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.